What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Terrence Gibson here with a Billion Dollar Mind video. I always want to say Billion Dollar Mindset, but it's pretty much giving you the same thing. Billion Dollar Mind video. So it's faith-based, faith-backed. Anybody can join because we want everybody to be faith-based and faith-backed. Billion Dollar Mind is beautiful, awesomely put together. Exciting things are happening. You can see we started August 2024, which was Thursday. Started Thursday, August 2024. I'm on the actual website, so I'm on the outside of the website. Really haven't seen nobody share the inside yet, so I got some pictures from the inside that I'm gonna use to go over everything and how it works. What is a billion dollar mind? Billionairemind.io is where people come to learn the four principles of faith as it relates to wealth creation, radiant health, and incredible relationships. Why Billion Dollar Mind? Billion Dollar Mind has no worries when it comes to money and the things that money can buy. All right. So what is faith? It goes over whatever faith is. It goes over what can faith do? Can anyone acquire faith? And do I have to be righteous to have faith? And I want you to read those on your own. I mean, I could read them and go through them, but the whole purpose of this video is to get the opportunity out right now. We can spend a lot more time on that because that's just going to take up videos all by itself. Um, so how does faith grow strong? And what is my next step? And my first video, I actually go more in depth on what the whole concept is behind this, and what made them start it so that, believers can have time and assets to do exactly what they know they're called to do. Because one thing you understand is if you're a believer, you're supposed to go out and spread the gospel. And if you're tied down to stuff or lack of this and lack of that, it's a little harder because it does cost money to give out the gospel, which is free. But to get it out as in tracks or get it out as in radio, get it out as in TV, go places to get it out, you need time and you need the money. So having money gives you more time because then you don't have to punch a clock. All right. So this is just the front of the website. I'll go more into the in-depth. It's a rock solid company, rock solid staff, people you know. My upline is the professor, well known in all these industries, been over 30 years. So what I have is my screenshot from the inside. So I'm pretty much gonna go over on it. Everything works. And it's easy for me to do it just from this screenshot. So these are the packages. So what you have in the Billion Dollar Mind is a low to high ticket. So you see it starts off with $10 and it goes all the way up to 20,000. And what happens for the people that join, you join at whatever packet level you can afford. We're not trying to break the bank. Not trying to break the bank, but join as a pack in a packet level you can afford as a seed. So you're sowing and you're reaping. As a seed, you're sowing and you're reaping. That's why, like I said, faith based, faith backed. So you sow and then you'll reap. Remember, everything you reap is way more than what you can sow. So, because remember, God gives back to what you give in the first place. He grows it. So his soil is way better than ours could ever be. So you have plan 10, which is $10 in Flare. Let me make sure I say that. We're using the Flare coin on the Flare mainnet. You can use your MetaMask wallet, look up Flare mainnet. It's videos all over the YouTube University, and we have some on the site so that you can get them. All right. So plan 10 through plan 20,000. So $10 of Flare to 20,000 in Flare. So people are all at different income stages. So people that can come in and do this, they can come in and do that. Now, so what happens is when you come in, if you only have 20,000 in Flare, you can actually come in and get this package, right? But you won't have all these other packages. And I'm gonna show you how that's going to work out soon. And I'm not saying you won't get paid off of them, but you're going to see what's going to happen if you don't qualify for those packages. And they're so awesome. I've never seen this done before. Most of the time when you're in these type of opportunities, if you're at the $50 plan and somebody comes at 100, you lose it all and it goes straight up to your upline. Doesn't work like that here. You lose nothing. It goes into a bank. All right. So let's start off first. So first thing first, when you say you enroll your first person and say they come in with all the packages, right? So first thing you're going to get is 80%. 80% of each package. All right. So what does that mean? And I put it all the way over here because I don't want to mess this up. Or I could put it up here, 80% of each package. So from 10, you'll get 8. From 50, you'll get 40. 100, you'll get 80. And 250 plan, I didn't do that in my head. Okay, 250, that's 5. 550 times 5. Yeah, so you'll get 200. Um, from 500, you'll get 400. These are easier numbers to deal with. I'm glad they put it like this. From 1,000, you get 800. And so on, all the way to 16,000. It's 80% of 20,000 is 16,000. Make that 6 look better. All right. So that's what you get. Say if one person comes in, your first person comes in and they buy all these packages. They donate and get all these packages. So they get their flare, they load it up, they send it over to their back office. They get all these packages. This is what it pays you of from those packages. So if they buy a $20,000 package, you get 16,000 right off the rip. All right. So that's how it works for the first person in each of these packages that buy it. So I just wanted you to break it down on what you would get every time your first, third, fifth through infinity. So your first, your okay, no, that means 2. That means 3, 5, 2, and oh, I could have did this to infinity. All right, I'm using the mouse. Don't judge me. Um, so all that is going straight. This is what you're going to receive when the people donate on their end to these packages. That's what you'll receive. All right. All right. Let me use my eraser and get this stuff off of here. All right. Some of the stuff was in pieces. That's in pieces. That's in pieces. In pieces. All right. 80%. I can leave it there so you'll know that's what that is. All right. So I erased all that because now we want to break it down on how it actually works, right? Okay. So I have A, B, C, and D. These are the people that this is your people that order come in under your team. And it's your first person, it's your second person, it's your third person, your fourth person. So the way the packages work, it has nothing to do with the individual. It has something to do with who's purchasing what at what time. Okay? So, let's say this. Say A comes in and let me put my little red dot back up there. Okay, so A comes in. They buy the $10 package. You get $8. They buy or donate to get the $50 package. You get $40. So it's all right here. I don't even know why I even waste my time doing all that. Anyway, A comes in and gets this and this. And this is their first person. Remember, this is the first one. So they do that, they do that. So A comes in, and as A's exhausted. They don't have anything else. Okay. So B comes in. B is your second person that comes in, right? So B comes. B comes. So A is your first on your 10, first on your 50. So remember, you get your first. We'll put that there. 1. B comes in. B has a little bit of more change. They got, $160 in Flair to donate, right? So they got $160. So what happens is they'll buy their 100, right? You'll get 80, right? So that's the first one, B. So B also is going to get 50 and 10. But since B is coming in on 50 and they're your second person, this goes up to your upline. Just this purchase right here. Not the person, the purchase. Remember, it's the plan, not the person. The person is still coded to you. It's just their second and fourth purchases go up. So the second and fourth plan donations go up. they go up, second and fourth. So B is two. See, A came in first. They did that. So B is two. The just the donation to that plan goes up to your upline. And then B's coming over here. They want this one also. But say it's your second purchase or second donation, and it goes up to your upline. So now we got C. C comes he got the same amount of money B has. Like, me and B, what I'm saying? We got the same ducats. So here, C is going to buy the $10 package first. They're your third. Stays with you. You keep it. C comes here. They're your third. Stays with you. You keep it. So when they donate to the 100, they're your second. Because remember, A didn't do it. So B did it. It stayed with you. C is your second. Second goes up to your upline. So all your second and fourth purchases, no matter who it is inside that joins your team, no matter who it is, their second and fourth purchase, the second and fourth purchase, not their second and fourth purchase. The second time somebody buys a $10, well, donates for $10, the second time it goes up. The fourth time it goes up. One, three, five through infinity, stay with you. And that's how it works. Okay. So since they're second donation, they go up to your upline. But you keep these because this is your third, right? All right. So D comes in. D has the same amount. We'll go D. We'll say D even got a 250. So D does his 250. They're the first person to do the 250. So it stays with you. They're number one for 250. All right. D comes down here. They are number three for the plan 100. So that stays with you. See what I'm saying? And then D comes in and they donate for the 50. So here, D is number four on the 50. Number four. So four goes up to your upline. And D is number four on your 10. So that donation goes up to your upline. So now let's pick E because E is going to make more sense. And E is going to represent E through infinity for 10 and 50. So E comes in. E gets the 500. So E is like, okay, I'm your first person on your 500. So it stays with you. I got one more stage to explain after I finish this. So it stays with you, right? Because some people thinking like, well, I don't even have 500 yet. I'm gonna explain that. And I'm gonna tell you this how this company is way different than everybody else. Anything I've seen, put it that way. So E is first on your 500. So it stays with you, right? E is second on your 250. So it goes up to your upline. E is fourth on your 100. So it goes up to your upline. Remember, second and fourth go up to the upline, right? So E is fifth on the 50, stays with you. Five through infinity stay with you. E is fifth on the 10, stays with you. And that's how it works. So whoever comes behind E and buys the $500 plan or donates to this $500 plan, excuse me, the buys and the donates. Been doing this a long time. A little hard to disseminate. Those donates to the $500 plan, they'll be your second person and they'll be your second buyer of the package. So it's depending on who's the second person to buy the package, not the person. So the second purchase of the package goes up. The fourth purchase of the package goes up. Everything else remains on your level. Second and fourth package purchase. Doesn't matter who the person is, if that makes any sense. Because you can have A through Z, and Z can be the first one to buy or donate one of these, and they'll be one. And then, person at the Z, Z1 comes in and they purchase or donate the second one, and it actually goes up. So hopefully that makes sense. Second and fourth donation to any package goes up to your upline. All right. All right. So we'll go ahead and get rid of those numbers. I say we about to get into the exciting stuff, but what I'm saying that all of it is exciting, but this is the most exciting part because if you've been in any company before and you made a donation or somebody came in behind you and made the donation, um, and you didn't have that plan, it always went up. So let's just show you how this works. And this is how they do it. So say you have plan 10, plan 50. Use these first, right? You have plan 10, you have plan 50. You made your donations. Your upline was donated $48, right? $48. That went up to your upline. So you have these two. So anybody that comes in on these plans, other than your second and your fourth, it stays with you, right? So say you got somebody that comes in and they come in at 250. So you're not certified yet for 250. Look at the beauty of what happens. So they come in at plan 250, they donate 250. 200 goes into your bank. So the first thing the 200 is going to do is it's going to deduct 100 and get you into plan 100. So after you're in plan 100, you'll have $100 that's donated, $100 in Flair that's donated, that's sitting inside your bank, waiting for the other 150, however it comes, to get you into plan 250. So the funds that are over and above that go in the bank are not withdrawable. So if you're not eligible for that rank, it's there to help you get to it. So the next person that comes in that does 250, you'll be ready for them. You'll be ready for each and every one of them. Actually, so if the second person will probably be your number two. So that would actually just go up. And then your third person, or of course, you'll be ready for. Then your fourth person will go up. And then your fifth person you'll be ready for. So that's how that works. So they come in 250. So imagine if you do some real good recruiting and somebody come in and they donated a plan 1,000. So that's 800 now that goes into the bank. So so let's give it the same, and then I'm gonna do it a different way so you can figure it out from that way too. Because you don't have to come in and purchase them in order. You can purchase whatever one your heart desires, right? So you got 800. They came in at the 800 donation. They came in 1,000. You get 800. You have 10 and 50. So now what it's going to do is deduct 100 and put you in plan 100. Then it's going to deduct 250, put you in plan 250. So out of 800, there's 350. It's already gone, right? So you have what left? 450. So you got 450 left. So let's see the next plan. Next plan is 500. You don't exactly have 500. So by the next time somebody else come in, or you can add 50 more, donate 50 more Flair to your account, 50 more dollars in Flair to your account and make it 500 just so you can get that plan. Whichever way you want to do it, but the next $50 in Flair is going to get you to plan 500. And that's crazy because most of the time you would lose all that. That 800 go to your upline. You won't get none of it. None of it. You won't even see it. You won't even forget that it even came through. The person won't be coded to you. You'll just miss it all together with all your hard recruiting, all your hard inviting people. You won't get anything to show for it. All right. Okay, so that's from that direction. Let's show you this direction. And it's just crazy how, man, it's just so awesome. Like they really spent some time in prayer when they came up with this. All right. So say you come in at the let's just say you come in at the 500, right? That's where you at. Boom, you're in 500. So your upline gets its $400 donation and it goes up to them, right? You come in at 500. So you start you recruit your first person. They come in at 5,000. right? You came in at 500. They 10 times what you had did came in at 5,000. So now you have 4,000 in the bank. They didn't buy 10, 5, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, 25. They just went straight for the 5,000. That's what they got. All right. All right. So what happens? You got 4,000 in donations left over from what they did because you're not ranked at this. So what the system is going to do automatically is it going to put you in a 10, it's going to put you in a 50, it's going to put you in a 100, it's going to put you in a 250. So that's 350, 400, 410. So 410 so far. Right there here to keep up with it. It's going to put you in the 500. So that's 910. So now you're already in the 500. So when it goes to the 500, that means it's actually going to pay you at that point. 500 is going to put them in. Well, you're in the 500, so it's going to get the plans that you don't have. So you got the 1,000. It's going to put you in the 1,000. So that's 14, 10. Yeah, because this is not a payout, so it's only going to put you in the boards that you're not in. So at 1410 from those, then you got enough to put you in the 2,500. So that's 19. What is it for? 2, 4, 2,500, 29, 39, $90 left in Flare. But now you are registered for all these. So the next time your donations start coming in, they're either gonna go up if they're the second one to your upline, or the third one you're gonna get. And then the fourth one's gonna go up to your upline, and then the fifth one you're gonna get all the way till infinity. But you didn't pay for none of this stuff. These donations came in because you went out and you loved on somebody so much that they wanted to join you. That's it. They wanted to join you. And that's just how easy it is. So imagine if you had came in at 10, but you can tell somebody who can come in at 20. So that means it's going to bring you in all of these. Because this is 11, 1350, 1450, 15,000. Let's see. Yeah. So 11,000. Yeah, 13, 14, 15,000. 15,250, 15,350, 15,400, 15,410. So that's not enough to get you there, but you'll be in every last. Yeah, no, no, you started out with this one. Oh no, okay. See what I did. I started with the 6,000, not the four. All right, 7,500. So it'll get you into this one, this one, this one, this one, and all the rest of those. And you didn't have, well, if you was only in this one, you don't have to worry about that. It'd just be change left over to help you get into your next package. That's crazy. Most of the time you lose that money, but here you don't lose anything. It's just sitting there waiting on you, or it's purchasing packages for you. Purchasing packages for you. So I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Get rid of all this. Well, the 80%. That's what it's already on there, so I don't need to leave that there. All right. Last example. You come in 1,000. Make your donation, 800 goes up to your upline. Phew, right up. They get their donation. Or your upline's upline, depending on if you were their second or their first. If you were their first, third, or fifth through infinity, it goes to them. If you were their second or fourth, it goes straight up to their upline. All right? So you got that. That's where you at. You're not registered in none of these other packages. So you go out. And you be like, you know what? Telling people, yo, this thing is, they see how awesome it is. They're like, man, I got 10,000 in Flair. I can donate. So they come in and they get the 10,000 package. So that leaves 8,000 in your bank. They didn't come in on 1,000. They came in on 10,000. So they don't have none of these open either. All they have is this one, right? So they came in here. So what you can do now, what's going to happen automatically, you're going to start. It's going to start hitting. You're going to go into 10. You're going to go into 50. You're going to go into 100. You're going to go into 250. You're going to go into 500. You're going to go into 1,000. You go into 2,500. So at this point, 25, 3, yeah, if it's 8,000, it won't be enough to get into the 5,000. But you'll still be what, 25, 35, 4,000, 4,250, 350, 4,400, 4,410. That's where it's going to be at. So you have 4,410. That's going to be still left in your bank. You're trying to get to the 5,000. So only thing that you would need is either to add, if you have the means to add, and you can get in that one, or just keep telling people, keep telling people, keep telling people. And when you're next, you're either your third and your fifth person comes in, and it adds up all of these, and then you get another. Say if the next person comes in with, all you need is at this point 500. They come in with the 1,000. The next person comes in at 1,000. You're already registered for that one, so you'll get the 800 if that's your first person. If it's your third person, if you're your fifth person, if you're your second person, they come in at 800, 1,000 donation. They're gonna send it up to your upline. But if say they come in at 2,500, well, you're at 2,500 now. So that donation opened your first one. So your first one ended up being you opening it up. So now you're registered for that. So they count as your first, but really they count as the person that opens you up. So the next one you should get your 2,000. So say if they come in here 2,000, because you're not registered for that, that'll put more money into your bank, and then it go towards other levels instead of going. You can't withdraw from all the money that you get from plans that you are not already registered for, or you have donated into, goes into the bank for you to upgrade everything that you have. So now every time somebody comes in any of these levels, after that is made, that's when you start getting paid, or your donations will start coming in, right? And it's just so simple and it's so easy and it's so awesome that finally somebody decided to stop taking your hard-earned time and giving it to somebody else when you're the one out there introducing these people. So if you're introducing them, they said, hey, well, if you're using your faith to grow your business, you should be rewarded for it. And that's exactly what's happening here. And I've never seen it before. Never, 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 never seen it before. And this is awesome. This is so awesome. So if you have last time, if you're registered for any of these packages, that's when the payments come through on your first, third, fifth. Your second and fourth payments go up. If you're not registered on the ones that come in, it goes into a pot and it starts opening up to the fullest amount that you can afford. So if your bank is only $200, it's going to open up plan 100, plan 50, and plan 10 if you come in at 1,000. So if somebody comes in at 100, comes in at 250, right? You're gonna get 200 donation for them coming at 250. You're only gonna It's gonna open you up automatically 100, 50, and 10. And then $40 will be left in the pot. Waiting for either the next person that comes in on a level that you don't have, because only level now you don't have is 500, 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, 10,000, 15,000, and 20,000. So if somebody comes in straight with 20,000, they're gonna knock off most of these from 7,500 on down. So any that you already got, you don't have to worry about adding that money to it because you're already in it. So it'd just be in a pot waiting to go to the 10,000. It's crazy. So you can pretty much, oh, if people keep coming in on levels that you don't actually have, if you get your first person, then the second person comes through, third person comes through. Say you get 20,000 people in the first. Oh my gosh, it's just opening up your bank like crazy. Opening up your bank like crazy. So the first one will open it up. So you won't be even ready for 20,000 until you have enough to actually build till you get to the 20,000 mark. So once you get that mark and you get all these open, everything from one, three, five, and beyond is going to be yours. And hey, get this. Remember, I told you your second and fourth went up, right? So guess what happens to everybody that's under you? Everybody that you invite, their second and fourth payment to any one of these packages goes straight to you. So their second and fourth 20,000 playing, second and fourth 15,000 playing, their second and fourth 10,000 playing, and their second and fourth $7,500 playing. All of them go straight to you. This is crazy. And this is infinity wide. You have many people's wide and many people's deep. Obviously, it's one level. But think about it. There were those people, they're second and four, second and four, second and four. So you want to just tell everybody you can tell. Because if you do 100, that's another 200 people that's coming from that 100. Because this is not a plan where you just put money in and sit and it's going to grow. Everybody that's getting in is pretty much going to tell somebody something. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to grow for least product. At least everybody's coming and it's going to recruit. If you're just paying it's just to sit there and think something's going to happen, it's not going to happen. All right. So, you got my comments open on my YouTube. We got the Telegram group. If something that you don't understand, I got other videos up on my channel. This is your boy Terrence Gibson saying, God bless. Join us ASAP. Get in here and get busy. God bless. See you on the other side.